Prior to installing any Autodesk software, we recommend taking a look at this Autodesk Knowledge Network article outlining the recommended installation workflow for the software products. We have provided a link to this page in the dataset document which accompanies this lesson. Within this article, it outlines the key steps for installing Autodesk software. First of all, we recommend that you should be signed in as an administrator on your system. Also be sure that no Windows update or any other software updates are in progress. Empty the temp folder if required. Verify that your system meets and exceeds the minimum system requirements for the software. Ensure your antivirus is disabled and then enable it again after the installation. Also, disable the user account control settings. Again, enable these after the installation is complete. You can then begin the process of installing the Autodesk software from the product installer. One final check to complete before installing the software is to disable the pop-up blocker. To do this in Google Chrome, we can simply select the menu on the top right hand side. Selecting this menu, we can then choose the settings option. Within the settings page, simply select privacy and security. Within this set of options, we can then choose the site settings. Within site settings, scroll down and we can find the pop-ups and redirect section. Within the pop-ups and redirect section, you will see that it's currently set to blocked. This is the recommended mode. However, to enable the pop-ups, we simply select the radio button on. This will then allow the pop-ups to appear, and this will allow us, if we use the download option to install the software, we can then save the file successfully. Once complete, close the web page. We can now begin the process of installing our chosen Autodesk software. In this example, I'm going to install the Revit platform. Hovering over the Revit tile, then selecting the Get a Product option. This will then present us with the different options available for the Revit software. We can first of all choose Windows, then select our version, and then select the product language. In this example, I'm going to install Revit 2021 in the English version. Selecting the Install drop-down will reveal two options. First of all, I can choose the Install Now option. This will automatically download the installer and begin the process of installing the Revit software. The Download option will allow me to download the individual files required for the install. This will require me to have the pop-up blocker turned off. In this example, I'm going to choose the Install option. Selecting Install, we can then accept the terms and conditions to begin the process. This will download the Revit installer, which I can select to begin the install process. Once the installer launches, we can then choose the installation paths for both the product and the content. Here I'm going to leave them as both the default installation and content paths. Selecting Next, we can now choose which base families we wish to include. In this example, I'm going to choose the US English base families. Selecting Install to begin the process of installing Revit and the US English base families. Once the installation is complete, it will be confirmed by the two blue ticks. A desktop icon will also be located on your desktop with Revit 2021. To complete the process, we can now close the installer. As part of this process, we can also show how the Download Now option works. Selecting the drop-down, we can now choose Download. This will automatically start the download of each of the individual files required to run the Revit install. Once all the files are downloaded, you can then simply launch any one of the executables which you've downloaded to begin the same installation process as shown with the Install Now option. It's important to note that once you select either the Install or the Download option, this will automatically assign the Revit license to your account. To manage this license, you can go to manage.autodesk.com. Selecting this web page, you will then review all products and services. Within the All Products and Services screen, here we can select Revit, then select the View Downloads option. This Revit page will give us the install options to install now and also have the ability to do a Download Now option and also a browser download. You can simply select your preferred method of installation, then select the Install Now button. For a further explanation on these download methods, you can visit the Download and Install Autodesk Knowledge Network page. We've provided a link to this page within the dataset which accompanies this lesson. Here this explains the different options for Install Now, Download Now and Browser Download. For any additional support around installation, we recommend going to the autodesk.com/education/support site for further help within installation and licensing.